The only thing that will really allow life as we once knew it to resume is a vaccine.
Returning to some form of normality.
To get back to our regular life
may not resume until broad vaccination has taken place.
Look, life's not going to turn back the way it was until a vaccine.
This will be the new normal until a vaccine is developed.
My name is Dr. Christiane Northrup. I'm a board-certified OBGYN physician trained at Dartmouth Medical School, Tufts New England Medical Center. I'm a former clinical professor of OBGYN at the University of Vermont College of Medicine. I'm the author of 3 New York Times best-selling books, including Women's Bodies, Women's Wisdom, The Wisdom of Menopause, and Goddesses Never Age, kind of straddling the world between holistic medicine and conventional OBGYN. And my entire career really has been about teaching women everything that can go right with their bodies and how to make that their experience.
Amazing. So for anybody who says that we're talking now to someone that's not medically qualified, you can forget it. That is an amazing list of qualifications. So thank you so much for that. This COVID vaccine, can you tell what we do know about it and what you, from your experience, fear for the people that may take it?
Yes, there's never been a vaccine like this. It's an RNA vaccine. It is what's called a transinfection. It will fundamentally change people's DNA. What is worse, though, is that there is a patent and work that they've done at MIT to make patented, the dye is called luciferase, and under a light, you'd be able to see who was vaccinated, who wasn't, and the deal is to store your biometric information because this vaccine will have nanoparticles, nanocrystalline particles that are actually little robots, and they like little antennas, and they will have the ability to take your biometric data, not only your vaccine record, but your breathing, your heart rate, your activities, sexual activities, drugs that you're taking, where you travel, all of that, and then take that data and store it in the cloud. What's even more concerning is that the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation on March 26, 2020, applied for a patent number 060606, to take that biometric data, give you a barcode, and connect each of us to cryptocurrency so that we would become literally slaves to the system. So this patent to connect the vaccinated to cryptocurrency, making all humans a commodity, is extremely concerning. And everyone should be concerned, given that this is a virus from which 99.9% of people recover. So I would ask, why do we need anything like this? Because it goes far beyond those pandemics of old, smallpox and so on. This is very different. The plan here is to vaccinate the entire world. And the narrative that we're being sold is things will not go back to normal until everyone is vaccinated. Vaccinated with what? A transfection thing that we've never seen before. And by the way, once those nanoparticles go in, there's no detoxing from them. There's no getting them out of there. They combine with your DNA and you're suddenly programmable. And with the proposed 5G networks, the body would be an antenna where you could be controlled from outside of yourself. That's kind of worst case scenario. So that's what bothers me about the vaccine.
19 vaccine trials here at the Jacksonville Center for Clinical Research. Specifically, recruiters here tell me they need more people of color. They say the Black community has been disproportionately affected by COVID-19, and in order to have a very accurate vaccine trial, they need a diverse population. So they're asking Black people to please sign up and take part in this trial. Now, there are several benefits to being part of a trial, including getting paid, as well as free medical care, and the signups are still going on. We'll include that link at firstcoastnews.com if you're interested.
They deserve to get this vaccine first. And from there, you want to do tiering in various countries to make sure your most vulnerable populations get it. In our country, that would be Blacks and Native Americans, people with underlying health conditions, and the elderly. And so we need to look at as a globe, and we're involved with many European leaders and African leaders and others in Southeast Asia to make sure there's a purchasing fund that can pull that vaccine through when it's available and get it out in wide-scale distribution.
In fact, the testing could have been ramped up very quickly in a few countries that have almost avoided the epidemic entirely, like Taiwan, New Zealand, Australia. They took their experience and actually prepared, and so they moved a lot faster. So we, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time.
In our country, that would be Blacks and Native Americans. That would be Blacks and Native Americans.
That would be Blacks and Native Americans.